Hello everyone. Now before I begin, I'd like to challenge the audience. I want you guys to take a look at this list of grocery items and do your best to remember them. Furthermore, see if you guys can notice any changes during the course of this video. So let's begin. According to Dr. Nairn, our short-term memory is defined as our working memory, a sort of place that's used to hold information that has been analyzed after about a minute or two. However, memories stored in the short-term memory are also very easily and rapidly forgotten. So, why do we have a short-term memory? Well, short-term memories can help us store things that we don't need to keep for a very prolonged period of time. It helps us produce and interpret language on the spot, temporarily remember a phone number over a brief interval, and even reason and problem solve.
Now you may be wondering how long our short-term memory can really retain information. To answer this, let's look at the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. This curve was created by having German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus himself remember a list of nonsense syllables and seeing what percent of them could be remembered after periods of time. From the data, we can see that after about 20 minutes, he could only remember about 58% of what he learned. And 31 days later, he could recall only about 21%. But now it begs the question, how much information can our short-term memory really hold? Researchers say that our short-term memory can hold 7 plus or minus 2 items. And interestingly enough, this is how long phone numbers are.
Okay, so now that we know that our short-term memory isn't necessarily the most powerful tool to help memorize things. So, what are some things that normal people like this guy can do to help increase his memory? One beneficial strategy would be to help create mnemonic devices. So for example, if you wanted to memorize the 5 Great Lakes, you could memorize the acronym HOMES as a strategy to remember them. Secondly, another strategy is to form mental pictures and visualizations. So for example, if you wanted to memorize a grocery list, you could imagine yourself walking through the aisles and picking the items that you need and retrieving them. Lastly, another is through brain games. According to Dr. Engel of Georgia Institute of Technology, games such as Lumosity can actually help strengthen our ability to hold information in our brain. And so now that you guys know a little bit about short-term memory, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks. Now back to you, Maz.